Shalawam, shalawam. Alright, first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well, taught us this truth. Shalawam to the Ahtham out there pushing this truth sincerely on the highways and byways, 144,000 men, hopeful elect, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. Shalawam, it's your brother Yaramya Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson, quick to the point in transit on the way to the plantation. Alright, tunnel vision to the kingdom. So you got to keep your head focused, man, straight. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of distractions. It's gonna be a lot of trials and tribulations. You know, Ecclesiasticus second chapter, I believe. Matter of fact, let me get it. Those that come to serve Yahawah expect what? Much temptation. So therefore, it's gonna be trials. It's gonna be, hey, you're gonna be tested. Okay? It's gonna be times where you was completely in a good sense of doing things, but then lies are gonna be told and situations like that are gonna occur. And what is that gonna break you? Okay? Is that gonna take you off the path? Is that gonna take you out of the tunnel? The straight gate, man. Alright? The water and the fire on each side. Is that gonna take you away? Okay, Barak, Ecclesiasticus, 2nd chapter, 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahawah power, preserve thy soul for temptation. So to preserve thy soul, man, you gotta maintain your faith and expect that, the temptation is gonna come. The trials and tribulations are gonna come many times, man. It's not just gonna be one time and that's it. Okay? What we gonna get? Chastised. Alright? Hebrews 12 and 8. But if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are you bastards and not sons. So you have to be chastised. And let's get that 7. If you endure chastening, Yahawah power dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So going through situations, man, you gotta be refined, right? Let's go get that Zechariah. Okay, comes to mind. Alright. Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. That 1/3, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. So you want to get tried. You want to be refined. Okay? They shall call on my name, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahawah is my power. So at the end of the day, the trials and tribulations that you're going through always makes you a better person, a better servant to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It's building you up. Just as when you was a kid and you got whoopings, man, and you was on punishment and, chastisement. Okay, the rod of correction. Let's get that. Because that's what it is, and that's what you gotta have. Okay? Proverbs 22 and 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. So by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi putting you through trials and tribulations, it's driving you from the folly and the being haste and things in the world. Okay? I remember, man, used to have like 20, I used to be on Instagram, right? When I was in the world, I had like 28,000 followers and all that bullshit, right? And then all that was took from me, right? And then I was like, okay, it's that folly. And then I came into the truth, and I was like, I didn't need that folly anyway. Them people wasn't really fucking with me anyway, okay? It was a lot of friends, so-called friends, are there for benefits, are there for what they can get out of you, and you have to peep those situations when your friend is there to whatever they can get out of you. All right, a lot of people not there, man, to thoroughly be there with you. A lot of brothers is there because you provide. You know, every time you go out to eat, you might pay, or, you know, you like, got you, bro. They ain't never got no money. I got you, bro. You know, a lot of people is there because you got some bread, or, you know, you offering. You know, and be situations like that. And, you know, it's nothing that, you know, because charity, alms, right, you know, covers a multitude of sins, most definitely. But, you know, don't be out here getting used, and don't be out here being the cash, the piggy bank, man, for brothers, man. Oh, I know I can hit up that brother, man, we can get something to eat. You know, hey, a man got to stand on his own, too, at the end of the day, and take care of his family and work out his own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? You know, don't, brothers should not be manipulating brothers for money and none of this or nothing like that, man. You know, because that's wrong. You got to go out here and get a job. You know, you got to go out here and work. You got to go out here and provide. Or what? You worse than a non-believer. You're infidel. If you're not providing for your own family, your own household, or yourself, man. If you too slothful and not understanding, man, you actually got money as a defense, correct? So you got to try to get some money, man. Proverbs 6:6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Okay? Let's get some more of that. Which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, gathereth her food in the harvest. Ants are what? Preserving. They're building up something to preserve, to make sure that they eat. This is what we doing right now. We building up our treasures in heaven to make sure that we're safe in what? In Jacob's trouble. So we doing the works. We putting it up. We doing, you know what I'm saying? And we constantly doing it because we know what's coming. The ants know hard times is coming. So when that hard times come, they go in their anthill and they bunker up and they got food in there because they've been providing, they've been preparing all summer, right? Provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shalt thou poverty come as one that travaileth, and they want as an armed man. And hey, some brothers in poverty, because Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi placed them there. And might have been situations they committed in the world, right? Being in folly, partying and drinking and going to concerts and going on trips, and all that shit never helped them, man. It only hindered you, man. Going to damn, what's that place, Turks and Caicos, man, when you ain't even really paid off your car, you ain't got no house, you ain't got none of that, man. That makes no sense, man. Yeah, you know, you can have pleasures, you know, go to the movies or whatever it may be, but we got to focus on, as this lesson is, keep that tunnel vision. You got to keep that tunnel vision. This ain't the time to be traveling to Jakes out there doing big trips, man. Look at what that one Israelite female that went to Turks and Caicos recently, I think this was last week, and she enjoyed herself all week, and that last day her taxi driver beat her ass, man, and she lost her eye. Okay, so you got to pay attention to what's going on out here. This ain't, and you see it many times, Jake's going to Mexico, female Jake's Eves, to get the BBLs and end up dying, man, end up perishing. Jake, sit your ass down, man. This ain't the time to be traveling, okay? You know, this is not the time to be traveling, flying and all of that. You know, hey, you gotta do what you do. Some brothers got jobs that pertain to that, but if it's unnecessary, you know, we not in the spirit of marrying and going forth and marrying and partying and carrying on. You know, you ain't. Some Jakes may go to the club. You ain't gonna find a lot of Israelites in the club like that, man. Okay? And you know, so hey, the club, I'll be honest, I ain't been in the club since I was 27. Since I came into this thing. You know, but that's just me. And some brothers you carry things differently, man. You know. But I just don't see no reason to be in the club because I remember that experience. It's just a whole lot of folly, man. Let me start driving. Get myself on the way. But And it comes with common sense. It comes with picking your situations. That tunnel vision is being able to discern situations and being like, yeah, I shouldn't even be in here, or these brothers up to no good. I shouldn't be hanging around with these brothers, or etc., man. All right, all your old friends. It's like I ain't got no time. I don't be talking to my old friends. What is they doing? When they want to talk to me, they want to talk about, hey, you hear that Kendrick beef? You hear Drake? You hear what's going on with that? I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck, man. You know, honestly, I don't. And I might have heard it because, hey, it's all over the damn internet, okay? But I really don't care, man. That's just too Israelite. And Kendrick knows he's an Israelite. That's the thing. He brought a lot of brothers up when he did the damn album, talking about Deuteronomy 28 and the curses, his cousin Carl, right? So he knows. He made a song called Yah. He was on that Yah shit. And we noticed, man. He knows he's an Israelite, but he turned back to Jesus Christ, man, doing that bullshit. So, hey, it's just another provocateur agent. And these brothers, you got what so-called conscious rappers, J. Cole and Kendrick. They the two top conscious rappers, right? We're supposed to be at the head of their game, the smartest in the game, and they beefing. Okay, you take the smart men and you get them to push what? A negative vibe, a negative energy onto the population. These brothers, man, when I was in the world, that's all I listen to them, right? But look at these brothers. Kendrick calling on Yah, J. Cole calling on Yahweh, right? In that last album. So look at them vibes they coming in. These brothers is not in the truth, okay? They've been used by the white man right now to push a negative atmosphere amongst brothers. And not to mention that the Drake is in that and he's a mo. Okay, we all know Drake's a mo. All right, if you don't know that, then you need to wake up, man. Look at this nigga weird, man. All right, so that worldly shit, be off of it, man. I don't like what are we talking about, man? You know, so it's you got to keep the tunnel vision. You got to keep your eyes straight. And look at Moses. If Moses didn't keep the tunnel vision and he would have fell to the wayside, he would have been like them other brothers, man. When he came down from the mountain and they building a calf and they sacrificing and all of that, and he ain't had the foresight to be like, man, what the fuck is y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing? Seriously. You know? A lot of this stuff, this worldly stuff, is just false gods. A lot of this stuff. Them guys worship false gods. Them guys don't worship Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. They not in the truth. Kendrick and Cole and Drake. Drake openly with the Baphomet. He openly OVO. He openly, you know, that's Bohemian Grove movement. If brothers know about Bohemian Grove, that's that owl and all of that. He openly throwing up what? This demonic signs. That's a demonic sign. Alright? It's not just a rock star sign. Okay? Or throwing up the pyramid. I can't do it with my other hand, but that Jay-Z rock star shit, J. Cole throwing that up. Alright, these are Illuminati Lucifer symbols, man. You know, going back to ancient times. So, brothers that got the discernment to see, they see. Ain't none of them brothers safe. Ain't none of them brothers in no type of truth. Worldly brothers, so I don't, yo. And that right there, a little leaveneth the whole lump. Going back to the blueberry dream I had yesterday, I understand that even more now. Because the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? And, you know, ain't no leaven all week. And that dream was like a temptation of some leaven. Because it was a blueberry muffin. And that had a lot of leaven in it. A cake, a cupcake, a muffin, pancake, right? These situations, yeast and wheat. So I get that now. That was leaven. Trying to put the leaven in you, right? Brothers got to pay attention to the leaven, to the things that's going on spiritually and physically. Because physically, once again, it causes diseases. Spiritually, it's off doctrine. All right? And like I'm saying, it's distractions, things that's coming our way, that's trying to hinder brothers, that's trying to you know, destroy. All right? Satan trying to sift and he trying to come through and tear brothers down, you got to stay on the tunnel. Once again, tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. I like to think about it like a motorcycle dipping through traffic in the middle. All right, he's straight and he ain't wavering. I think that shit's scary when I see him on the highway. Like, he going through all the cars, but he just in that mode, and he ain't crashing or wrecking or nothing. He just, hey, I gotta go between these cars, and it ain't no room for error. That's it right there. It ain't no room for error for this brother. If this motorcycle dude go to the left a little bit, that's his life, right? It's no room for error. It's no room for error. You got to keep that tunnel vision. It's no room right now to go back into the world and get into worldly stuff. It's no room right now to be to go back to your old life. Alright? You know? So, you know, be circumspect, check yourself daily, and make sure that you be in this truth. Examine yourself to see if you be in this truth. Alright? Shalawam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham to you and your household. Alright? So, get that old leaven, get that leaven out. A little bit of sin will destroy you. Thinking that it's okay to do this, it's not. It's okay, oh, just one cigarette, nah, it's not. Alright, just one blunt, nah, it's not. Alright, you know, just one time on the Shabbat, let me do it with, nah, it's not. Okay? The law is there for a reason. If you know it, you gotta keep it to the best of your ability. There ain't no time to be breaking forth and doing things and just going and be like, I'll repent for it later. You can't, because it's not as sincere. It's not coming out of sincerity. It's not. Okay? Doing things willfully, hey, you drop the plow, right? You know, and hey, that's it pretty much, man. Keep that tunnel vision. I hope this has been edifying. Okay? So make sure that we examining ourselves daily and carrying out what Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi has put forth and told us to do, man. And don't let distractions or situations or what brothers may feel or accusations and things and assumptions and things that are coming out hinder you or take you away from this truth. Okay, it's up for you to work out your own salvation and with fear and trembling. No other brother can work out your salvation. You got to work that out for yourself. Okay, if you know you've been correct and you've been doing, dang, is the train about to come? Man, the damn train, this shit better not make me late for work, man. Alright, if you know you've been diligent and pushing and going forth and being hard, then keep maintaining yourself. Where is it at? That's why I be early though, so I ain't gonna be late. That's the thing, being prepared. I left early, so I was prepared. If the train come, I got enough time for it to come, so I could still get to work on time. You know, I like to get to work about 10-15 minutes early. Yeah, it's good. All right, so, and that's part of being prepared. You wake up early, you be prepared. You wake up, man, before you go to work, you wake up at least hour and 30, an hour early, you know, and you don't have to be rushing. We don't need to be rushing. When brothers, when the chariots come, ain't no time to be rushing to get up on them, man. Proverbs 1 is gonna pass on brothers. Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi gonna be laughing in the calamity. So it ain't gonna, you can't rush to the truth. We have enough leeway right now to get in the truth. Brothers have enough leeway right now. The brothers are out there on the corners. The videos come out every day. Probably over 100, man, probably over 1,000 videos just concerning all the members. You know, a lot of brothers putting out truth. Probably over 1,000 videos. At least, I say at least 200 to 500 videos probably coming out a day, man, from brothers. Okay? You know, it's no excuse. Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi ramped it up. So the spirit is what? Being poured out. What's that? Joel 2 and 28, you know? The spirit is being poured out upon men visions, dreams, okay? Bringing out certain things that's happening, all right? That whole thing with Israel and the security, the UN Security Council, and them saying they will not cease fire. The talks is going forth some more. So, you know, I told brothers to watch out for that, because Israel feel like they above everybody. And that's how an Amalekite gonna feel, man. That's how they felt their entire existence on this earth, that they don't have to follow the rules set forth on this planet, because at the end of the day, they rule this planet, you know, and they got that prideful spirit, and having that prideful spirit, they can't repent. They don't know how to repent. They don't know Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. What are they doing? They're raising themselves up to be Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, okay, by the means of their technology, their sea hips. All right, and in that dream, that blueberry muffin dream, man, it was the sea hip, right, that they were using to come into the building and to leave the building. So brothers, understand that time is coming when it's not gonna be easy to move around. 15-minute cities, you see they cutting off bridges. A lot of 3 bridges the other day, man, was took out. Okay, and well, one, it was a big fire under it, and we all know about Baltimore. And then the George Washington Sutton Bridge, I forgot the location, but it's falling apart. So what are bridges for, man? It's a means to get over the water. And as they said with the Baltimore Bridge, a lot of those goods, logistical wise, because I work in logistics, logistical wise, those goods is just sitting in place. So what's gonna happen to those places, man? If they can't get it, they said they can't bring them over by ship. So eventually, everybody that's shopping over here, they're not gonna be able to get no goods. The goods is gonna run out, and that's gonna eventually create famine. Okay, these things are being set up on purpose. We can't bring any more goods in because we don't have a bridge. So what are these people gonna do? They can't leave and they can't go. Nobody can leave, nobody can go. 15-minute city, automatically. We shut it all down. It's a blockade done. They say it's on accident, but it's done on purpose. They make it look like an accident, but it's on purpose, man. Don't let Esau, Edom deceive anybody, man. My signal probably gonna get bad, so I'm about to wrap it up because I'm about to pull into the plantation. But that's why we keep the tunnel vision and we don't let all these distractions pass. When that Baltimore Bridge happened, the same thing, the UN Security Council with Israel happened. So they used the distraction to cover up what really happened. The main important situation. Now, both of these situations are important, but the war is heightened and Israel is saying, fuck everybody. That's what they're saying. At the end of the day, Shalawam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak. America is now using other parts, everything. Yeah, inflation at a high time rate. So it ain't no you know, and the dollar is over, man. The dollar is over. So with that being said, man, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to you sincere brothers out there pushing the 100% doctrine, the hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. Shalawam to y'all and your households. Kwam Yasharahla. Shalawam.